Going on, everybody? It's your boy SoFly Trades here, back with another video. And today I just want to talk about why patience is so key. So today basically I could show you what I called out in the Discord. So I said I'll be looking for calls down there, my demand zone near 393.51, but we didn't get up there. And I will also look to take rejections off one of my fibs if we do have a small rally up, since we are bearish pre-market. But as always, we need to keep in mind where we are on SPX in correlation to SPY. And I said I also might look for rejections around prior day close on SPY, and that was at 628. Long story short, I had my original plan in mind, and so off open, we, pushed up to VWAP and we tanked it. So I said, okay, we just fell below one of my key levels. I said, okay, if we reject this 395 area, I'll get in on, puts. Long story short, yeah, so long story short, I got in first right here after this pushback up on decreasing volume. And I got in here, which I should have waited a little longer because volume was decreasing on our sellers, which means, the buyers are still here at some degree. Long story short, my stop loss was above this high and I got stopped out. I only had like one contract since, prices were moving sideways, and I didn't want to go full position, too early. So then I got stopped out right here. So I said, okay, I'll wait. Boom, we started. I was like, maybe, we're starting to have a slight uptrend. Long story short, we tanked right below it. But as we were coming down, volume was decreasing. So I didn't really want to get in here. And then we had a big volume stick here for this push down. And I thought we would come up, reject this, and tank back down, but we didn't. As we were trailing back up, volume started increasing again, which you don't want to see because that means buyers or sellers, whichever way you're going, are there and they're holding that level. Long story short, I did get in a trade right here. One contract again got stopped out once it pushed above VWAP and my EMAs. So I say, I'll just wait. That's two trades that went against me. I'll just wait, So long story short, I waited and we started trending up. And since I took those two bad trades, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little anxious because price action this morning was very confusing. And whenever I feel like it's confusing, I just need to wait, So that's one thing I'm working on. In the beginning of the week, I have to be more strict with my entries and simply what I take, because I noticed during the beginning of the week, I'm so anxious to trade because I like trading so much that if price doesn't come up to my pre-market plan in the first hour, I'd say, then I start taking trades trying to just, go with the flow of the market. Even though I'm still watching price action, I'm still watching volume. The only difference is I'm not taking the trades at the key levels that I had planned pre-market. So I'm working on that. Because if I'd have just been patient and didn't take those two losing trades, then I would have been able to see this once we came right up here and rejected it. I would have got in, because as you can see, as we rejected it, volume started increasing. So I definitely would have got in here at this rejection around either this candle after the candle closed. And I would have had to wait for another candle simply because as you can see, volume was kind of increasing as we were getting to this level, but we rejected it, which was telling me sellers were here to some degree. But of course, patience is key. So you'd have to wait for the sellers to actually present themselves. But long story short, this trade printed, man. This trade went from 396.49 to 394.55. That's basically a $2 move. And that was the biggest move all day. As you can see here, I missed that. So I was literally just waiting and waiting and waiting, trying to find another rejection spot. I thought we might come up, reject this, but volume wasn't looking good. Volume was all choppy and it wasn't adding up. So I didn't want to take any trades. But long story short, I just wanted to come on here today to talk to you guys about patience. Because if I would have had patience today, this would have been a monster trade. It would have been a monster trade, and I missed it. So I'm a little salty about that, but it's fine. In the game of trading, there will always be tomorrow. You know, you always have another trade you can take tomorrow or the day after that or next week. So you want to just follow your plan. You have to be consistent with your plan, you know, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. And if you keep trying to sprint, you know, without doing your stretches, AKA setting your plans up and following your plans, then you're going to pull your muscles and hurt yourself, AKA you're going to lose money and lose trades. And then you're going to go on tilt, trying to revenge trade, just trying to make your losses back. And that almost happened to me today. I almost went on tilt, like full tilt, and I almost started revenge trading. That's why I just cut it short. I just cut my trading short because mentally, once I missed my play, I wasn't there mentally. You know, I was a little salty. So I just had to stop trading. But other than that, I just wanted to talk to you guys about how important patience is, because like I said, if I was patient today, I would have hit a banger today. I'd have probably made like $250. But it's cool. There will always be tomorrow, and it's only Tuesday. And that's why you have to mitigate your risk and don't scale in too big. You know, my usual strategy is I buy one contract when we're at a good level and we start rejecting or bouncing off of a level. And, you know, I see some confirmation of buyers or sellers. I buy one contract and then I let the next candlestick form to give me more indication of what the buyers and sellers are doing. And then I start slowly scaling in. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's video, and I'll be back with another banger tomorrow. And don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to comment and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.